All right, today's synthetic geometry. That's what I'm going to teach you today. It's pretty easy. Okay? Measuring distance between cities. You know, I try to give you an example. You don't have to write that down. I try to give you an example of what every synthetic geometry is. If you open your book to the first page, you don't have to, but there's a map. And they have roads, you know. It's like, here we go. And if you really, no one really looks at maps anymore because we're into the smartphone age. But they'll have a little number here saying it's 14 miles between two cities. Okay? Synthetic geometry, I think of two things. Maps and number lines. Okay? Now here's a definition of synthetic geometry. I kind of made the key points bold and underlined so you get them. Okay? In synthetic geometry, a description of a point. A point is an exact location. Exact. Okay? If you look on a map and they put a point of Browerville, that's its location. It's not around that area. That is its area. Okay? If I go on a number line and I circle in 1 on a number line, that's its exact location. Okay, description of a line. A line is a set of points extending in both directions containing the shortest path between any two points. The key there is short. Okay? Now, yesterday's discrete geometry, a point was a dot. It had size and shape. And a line was a row of dots. Now we're into this where it's the exact location. I'll give you a little bit better example on the next slide. Once you get that down. Okay, number lines. Synthetic geometry is number lines. Okay? This is an exact location. This is 0 on a number line. Okay? It goes on forever each way. Okay? It is a number line. I can add on here 4. I can, over here, -3. I can put a dot here. Okay? In geometry, you use capital letters. You very, very seldom use little letters or lowercase letters. It's all capital letters, okay? We can find this distance. Okay? Very easily. This distance is the shortest path. Okay? We don't go like this around. Or take a different route. The number line is the shortest path between here and here. That's synthetic geometry. Okay? Now, this is a pretty big definition. I would write it down. I'll give you a moment to write this down, and I'll go back if you need to on the other one. Okay. The distance between 2 points on a coordinate line is the absolute value of the difference of their coordinates. I know that doesn't make sense right now. In symbols, the distance between 2 points with coordinates x and y is absolute value of x minus y. Now my question to you is, could I rewrite this as y minus x? Yes, why? I'm taking the absolute value. Okay? If I rewrite this, I might get a negative, but I'm still taking the absolute value, so it's okay. Here's an example, okay? The coordinate of A is 5, and the coordinate of B is -5. Find the distance between A and B. Guess I could move that a little bit harder. Okay? I will draw a picture of this. I always put 0 on a number line. You should do the same. Okay. -5 and 5. This one is A. This one is B, capital letters. The distance is, according to the other slide, x minus y. I'm not really sure which one's my x or y. I always take this one. I always take the right point first. That's just the way I do it. You may want to take the left point, that's fine. So then I take 5 minus a minus 5, which is 10. The absolute value of 10 is, okay? Now, if you wanted to take the other way, by definition, it's -5 minus 5. -5 minus 5 is -10. So your distance is 10. Okay? I can make this more difficult. Strangely enough, they don't really have a line that goes both ways. Isn't that weird? They have an arrow on one side. No, keep looking. I don't see it up there. Gotta add it. That just doesn't look right, you know? There you go. Okay? Now my center point this time is hash. Okay? This point is going to be stick man. And this point is going to be a little fish. Okay? I want you to find the distance between, and I'll do it in red, I want the distance between those 2 points. And see what you come up with. Okay, remember, by definition, the distance is the absolute value of x minus y. That is a definition of distance. Well, you know what? I don't know what my x and y are. It's going to be stick man minus fish. Absolute value. That is your answer. Right? You might see that again. Yes, I'm done.